775, home of the morning heat, home of Detroit, side of hip hop and R&B. Sunday night, live on your airways. Back for another segment of Imported from the D. I want to thank everybody who came out to the shelter this past Tuesday for 313 Day. But as we all may know, there's only one winner out of a competition like that. So I want to salute to every artist who hit that stage. Great performance, a lot of great acts. But my winner of the 14th annual Imported from the D is live in the building right now. Be free. What's poppin', boy?
What's going on, man? Feel good to be in here, bro.
Hey, man, took home that W2. Hey, tell me what that feeling was like.
Man, it was like, you know how in like elementary school they got like the honor roll and like the attendance award. It was like winning the principal's award. You know what I'm saying? Like there's only one each year, so like everybody like, dang, that's crazy. I never won it though. So.
Right. Round of applause once again, man. Tell the city a little bit about Be Free.
Man, Be Free is just that outrageous, crazy, wild inner person that you have that's living inside of just after the 9 to 5 come alive when you go to the club and when you with your homies trying to get on the females, but it's all about like having a good time. So Be Free is just about living, expressing yourself to the truth.
One time, man. Be Free in the building one time. Detroit 14th annual Imported from the D winner. Shout that Instagram out real quick.
Yeah, y'all can check me out Instagram, Twitter, everything actually. Official Be Free. That's official BFREE.
So we're going to drop lots of new joints from Be Free. We're going to talk about the squad. Every time you move, you got the squad with you. And I want to say support is everything. And we're going to tap into, man, your markets, too. Because I know you be out in Ann Arbor a lot and venturing back to the city. Yeah. So we're going to kick it about all that, man, right here inside Imported from the D. Live on your airways. All requests, man, all shout-outs. Call me up, 313-298-1075. Be Free in the building all night, too. Let's have into this Brittany real quick, man. It's 775 Imported from the D, live on your airways Sunday night. 775, home in the morning heat, home Detroit side of hip hop and R&B, man. Molly Brazy right there came through that thing too. Imported from the D Empire. Shout out every artist who went to South by Southwest this past weekend too, man, to further that music career. Be Free is officially in the building. 2018 Imported from the D 14th annual winner. And let me ask you this too, Be Free. Out of all them artists that you seen, this is no shots toward them either. Out of all them artists you seen that was awesome performing, who like, okay, I'm gonna have to go 10 times harder just because? Was there any artist on there like that?
There's probably two of them that I really like. I was like, dang, they got potential.
Who would that be?
What's his name? I think it was Ugly Boy Rock. He was. I liked how he utilized his family and utilized his people, and I had him on stage dancing. He had the the girls with the shirts.
Yeah.
But his name, I'm like, man, that's creative. And then what's his name? Dude who was that? Geach. Yeah, he was. I like how he had the auto-tune box. Yeah, that was like, you feel me? That's like outside the box. Yeah. So I was like, man, that's crazy. So shout out to them.
Now Detroit, if you missed this show Tuesday, excellent show, but you had so many people. Yeah. In the building. Now let's talk, before we get into anything, let's talk squad right now, because every time you move very, very right. You know what I'm saying? You move with a squad, and it's rare that you see, especially artists that move like that, man. So let's talk squad real quick. Is this family? Is this just friends who believe in the dream too? Is this them following their dreams along with you, or what?
Man, it's family. It's always been family from the get-go. So, I mean, it started off like we were just chilling. Like we were just youngest, like that just had things in common. Like video games. Anime. You feel me? Like we were just chilling, and then the rap thing happened, and then everybody just came along. They was with it from the get go.
So it turned into a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk Be Free too, man. Where did Be Free come from when it comes to this music scene? When did you come about? Really came out and said, I'm really gonna do this rap stuff 24/7.
So Be Free, like, okay, it's the first B. Is the first letter of my first name, and Free is the first 4 letters of my last name, so I just combined those together. Like, all right, there you go. Because it was hard to figure out a rap name, so I was like, let's go with that. What was the other question? You said...
When did you really decide you really wanted to do music 24/7?
Probably about, like... When I was in 3rd grade when I started rapping, but it was like... You feel me? It was like spoken word type poetry, but type, trying to figure it out. And then, like, actually wanted to rap was probably, like, in high school.
Right.
You feel me? I had Mark. He my manager now. Mark, he's the reason that I started like getting all my songs recorded. I remember we was in my mom's crib. We was in the living room. We was just chilling, and I didn't have a mic, nothing. We didn't know nothing about that. And I had a little mixtape I wanted to put together. And he was like, "Yo, bro, you can record off your iPod in GarageBand." So I was like, "Bet." And I recorded that entire day, I think it was like 7 songs or 11 songs in my mom's pantry with like all the food and everything.
iPad.
Yeah, just off the iPod.
That's crazy, man. Let's talk about taking it back. Let's hop into this Take Me Back record. Now, is this off a project or something? A project dropping? Is this a single that's out right now or what?
It's off of the project I just released, Motor City Menace. It's on all streaming services. Just search Official Be Free. But yeah, it's like one of the hottest joints that I have. I always open my my sets to that song. So
Correct.
So people know it.
Let's do it, Detroit, man. Cut the radios up. Shout that Instagram out for one more time.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Official Be Free. That's Official BFREE.
It's 7075 imported from the D live in your airways, Detroit. G baby, what's poppin'? It's 7075, home in the morning heat, home Detroit, side of Sip Poppin' R&B. Imported from the D Sunday night. Be Free is in this thing.
Yeah.
Imported from the D winner. Now let's talk style too, man. So if you had to compare yourself to anybody in the industry right now, because your style is very different.
Yeah.
From a lot of Detroit artists. I gotta say all Detroit artists.
Yeah.
Very, very different. So if you had to compare yourself to somebody in the industry right now, who would you compare yourself to?
It wouldn't be a specific artist. It would be like a stylist that I'm hip to.
Stylist.
Yeah, well, if it was like anybody in hip hop, it would be A$AP Rocky.
That's what I was gonna say.
But if it's like a style, like the stylist, Jerry Lorenzo.
Maybe that's up your lane.
You feel me? Yeah. He fired up.
Only Jerry I know is Springer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's talk about this next track. It's called Out of Time. Tell me about this joint.
I made this actually. Funny story. Me and my ex, we wasn't working out. So I was just like, man, I felt a way about it, but I couldn't express it. You feel me? I'm a very like private person. So I was like, man, I'm gonna do it the best way. I'm gonna get it off my chest the best way I know how to.
So this is like a track to your ex.
No. Don't make it like that. You feel me? It's not. Don't make it like that. It's just like it's what I was going through. What I was going through currently with with the situation. So I was like, you know what? You're running out of time. So I was like, man, I just had to do it.
And what is the studio session like with Be Free? What is the studio session like? Is it a chill bag? Is it a vibe zone? Is it put some beats on and just rock out or what? Or you already go in there knowing exactly what you want to do?
I mean, part of the time I go in there, I know what I want to do, but it's very private. Not a lot of people get to view that. You feel me? It's like personal to me. It's like an open diary. You know what I mean? Right. If I let you in, like you part of my family. Right. And you know what I mean? Like there's no way out of that.
Right.
You feel me? If I hold you down and you hold me down, that's how it's gonna go.
The rest is history.
Mm-hmm.
Be Free this time. I'm gonna go ahead and let you do the honors of world premiering this joint to the city. Let's do it.
All right, what up, Detroit? It's Be Free. This Out of Time, produced by Pert. Luckily, rock with it and turn your radios up.
Back live Detroit. It's 7075, home in the morning heat, home of Detroit, side of Hip Hop and R&B, all Detroit music on these airways. And Be Free is in this thing. 14th annual. Imported from the D winner. Now, if you missed that show Tuesday, excellent show. The next one is coming soon, but we're gonna let this moment ride right now. We're gonna let this moment ride. Now let's talk music too. You just dropped the project.
Yeah.
Tell me about the project you just dropped.
It's an 11 song LP. It go Motor City Menace. It's just a prelude, a prequel to letting you know how Menace to Paradise is about to go.
So that's the next project.
That's the next one. That's the next one.
Let's talk fans too, because it's one thing to actually put music out, and it's one thing to actually have fans and have a fan base. Yeah. Who was your first fan when you really like, okay, this music is real, people are really listening to what I'm putting out?
It's probably my manager, Marcus.
Really? Yeah. That's dope. That's probably the dopest answer I've ever heard. You hear me? Tell me about this experience. Tell me about it.
Like I said, we was in my mom's living room working on that first mixtape that I was trying to release in high school, and when I wrote the bars and when I performed it in front of him, he was like, "Yeah, this is it off top." And
so this your manager right
here? Yeah, right here, Marcus.
Come here real quick. I'm sorry to put Marcus on blast real quick. But it's one thing come right here, to this mic right here. But like I said, to have support like that is very, very.
He not used to being on it. You see what I'm saying?
It's all good. Let me ask you this too, Marcus. Why do you believe in Be Free so much?
I believe in him because not only is that, my family, it's my job to believe in my family, you know what I'm saying? He's such a genuine person. Like when I first met him, I knew that it was something there, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much why I believe in him. He's such a genuine person. So important piece of my life,
You down for the ride for life, huh?
100%.
That's real. That's real right there, Detroit. Real brotherhood right there. Now let's talk about this On My Lap track, because you actually performed this thing at the shelter. And It's kind of like one of them real turn-up records. I seen Trick Trick looking like, damn, man, with the strap on my lap.
Yeah.
Tell me about this joint right here.
On My Lap is just like, it's based on a true story. I was a youngin', got into some trouble with my uncle. So I just made it into a story. I watched the Eminem interview one day. He was talking about was it Stan?
Right.
And how he wrote the story, and I was like, man, I could do that too.
Right.
So I did it on my lap, featuring J Square, the Forever Golden. Shout out to J Square. So.
775 Detroit. Shout out to Instagram one more time for me.
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter, official Be Free, man. Go on and follow me, official BFREE.
Supporter from Casino, B. Ryan. Drake Butters, Kevo was popping. It's 7075. Home in the morning heat, home Detroit side of Sip Poppin', R&B. Porter from the D, Sunday night, Be Free in the Stain. Porter from the D winner.
Yeah.
Just this past Tuesday for 313 Day. I gotta say that was an epic 313 Day show too. So all the artists came out, everybody who came to see an artist perform, lots of family in the building too, man, from mothers to fathers, aunties, uncles. So man, to come out, especially at nighttime on the Tuesday night, to come see an individual perform is very, very big and shows a lot of support. So round of applause once again. Now let's talk back to Be Free. Let's talk music once again. And you born and raised in the city. Tell me about your uprise, where you come from and everything.
Man, I came over. What's up? I came over on East 7 Mile around St. Louis. That's where I came up. That was really my stepping grounds, trying to figure it out. You feel me? Because it was kind of like I was the oddball.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was
now,
like.
now, why you call yourself the eyeball?
You know how it's like that? Everybody got that black sheep in the family.
Right.
It's like y'all at Thanksgiving and you see your cousin dressed up in all black with black fingernails. You're like, what's wrong with him? That wasn't me though.
Right.
That wasn't me. It was just like people. They was like it was like not a disconnect, but it wasn't as much as a connect.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just I was like into, you know, like I said, like anime, video games, stuff that was more creative and like
Right.
media and stuff. And they was into like real life. They didn't really worry about dreams and nothing like that. They just wanted to, you know, work their 9 to 5 and get their checks paid, their bills paid at least.
You
So.
had a bigger vision than that.
For real, yeah.
That's real talk right there. Be free in this thing. Now let's talk Detroit music one time too. How do you feel about Detroit music right now as we speak?
Right now we're doing good. I feel like we doing good, but we could do better. You see what I'm saying?
I like that.
I feel like we doing good, we could do better. Like I'm like 100%. I listen. I keep my ears to the street. You feel me?
Right.
So I know about the DZs. I know about the Siders. I know about Grizzly. I know about Rocky. I know about all of them. You feel me? I'm familiar with all of them. You know, checking into their music because I just wanted to understand why like the city gravitated to them so much.
Right.
And it's because they had a real genuine fan base.
What would you? That's my question to you right now. What would you consider your style? Because it's not like a Sider or a DZ. Because that's street music. It's real. What would you consider Be Free style?
The Rage.
The Rage.
The Rage.
I
You
was
feel me?
waiting on something like
The
that.
Rage. Yeah.
The turn up.
The turn up. There you go.
Round of applause to that one time.
Yeah.
Now let's talk to man artists across the city. This could be artists from here. This could be national artists, as in like a Drake or Jay-Z. What is an artist that Be Free would love to link up with? It could be a local artist from here. It could be a national artist or whatever.
That's easy.
Who would it be?
Eminem.
Eminem. I didn't see
100%.
that one coming.
Eminem.
See that one coming.
Yeah.
Why Eminem out of all people?
And it was actually the first, believe it or not, that was the first time I ever heard hip hop music, rap music.
Wow.
Eminem.
Not a Tupac or.
Now they came along, but so when I was younger, that's from what I can remember. You feel me? Like I remember hi, my name is all that. You feel me? And I remember I was in my cousin's bedroom and he had the Slim Shady LP in his little CD player, so I like picked it up. I listened to it. My mom wasn't happy about it though. You feel me? But I was like, yo, this is crazy. He's like at the time too, it was so controversial, but it was the fact that he could speak his mind. He wasn't afraid of nothing. You feel me? And he was kind of the oddball of the group too. You feel me?
100%.
So like I respected that and I just gravitated to that, 100%. And I was like, man. Yeah.
Be Free. The thing that's happening to this next joint is called Feel. Tell me about this record.
It's like it's a banger, but it's like it's really grungy and like you can vibe to it. You can feel
mean?
to it. Grungy, like dark kind of. It tells a story about me and a female's relationship, but it wasn't truly a relationship. Oh my god! It's like a lustful relationship. It wasn't based around love. It was based around lust and that feel. You feel me? That feel that you get. So, but I also made it a banger. So if I perform it, people can go crazy. Mosh pit, crowd surf, people can go out.
Right.
Yeah.
The radio's up. Detroit right here. It's called Feel. Shout that Instagram out real quick for me.
Official Be Free, man. Go ahead and follow me. I might as well do that right now because we family Detroit. Y'all go follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Official Be Free. That's official BFREE. Yep.
775, imported from the D. 775, home in the morning heat, home Detroit side of Hip Hop and R&B. New joint right there. It's called Feel. Be Free in this thing.
Hey.
Porter from D winner this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
I tell the city too, man, to every artist who tuned in, because you actually won that thing. Tell me what that experience was like, just
Man, it was humbling.
afterwards.
It was humbling.
You know what I'm
Afterwards, it was a lot of, oh my God. You feel me? It was a lot of like, people, it was wild. They didn't expect it. You
Right.
feel me? Like going in and doing that. You feel me? I didn't even expect it.
Right.
I was just going off of the feel of like how everybody else was doing. And I was peeping, I was watching from a distance, just like, okay, literally tally marking everything up, trying to figure out how I can, not in a way outdo, but how can I impress not only the judges, but everybody in that crowd. You feel me? Because like I go in with the mentality of saying like I'm welcoming of all people. Doesn't matter what color, what size, what race, what religion, anything. Like I said, when I go in there and I say we all family, I mean that. That's not just with Detroit. That's with everybody. You feel me? Because I can't hate on you, bro. I can't hate on nobody in the city. I can't hate on anybody. I wasn't programmed to do so. You feel me? I support. Even if it's whack, I'm gonna tell you like, bro, you got some work to do. But but you feel me? I'm gonna work with you.
Right.
So that's what it's like, man.
You seem like you do this all the time. You hear me? You do this all the time. Be free one time. This thing Detroit. Now let's talk this Ann Arbor tap in.
Okay.
How did Be Free get this Ann Arbor tap in? Because me and you talked about that before,
Yeah.
and you was like, in Ann Arbor, it's just like, Be Free's here.
Oh yeah. So it was kind of like a mix between, it was Marcus, that's my manager, and my homeboy AJ. He went to school out there and he was telling us like, yo, y'all gotta come to Ann Arbor, bro. It's how it is. And they got this one, what's that? It's like a black party. What's it called? I don't know. It's a black party they have, right? And one day we went out all black. We was deep, like 50, 40 deep, and we just walking through. I think it was Mary Court, Black Party. We went there, and they had some huge speakers, like the block, 2,000 people. You feel me? And I went up to this random dude. I'm like, look, bro, you see them people with me? He was like, yeah. I was like, I guarantee you give me the aux, I'm gonna turn it up. He was just like, what? I was like, I guarantee you give me the aux, I'm gonna turn it up. I promise you. You feel me? He lit, everybody lit. I'm like, yo, I promise you, bro. And he was like, I don't know, bro. I was like, bro, trust me, I won't let you down. And I plugged in my phone, bro, and I played. This is a single I got shooting up the club. I performed at this is my last song I performed at the show. And literally all my people, they knew what to do. They knew as soon as that beat dropped, you go crazy. You feel me? So right when I was looking at them, I had the aux playing their faces. They just all looked up. You feel me? And everybody was looking around like, who is this? I never heard this song before. My people started going crazy. Then the people around them just reacted to it and started going crazy. And it was like the whole street was mosh pitting. Everybody going crazy. But it was all love, though. It wasn't no crazy mosh pit like people hitting. It was like everybody jumping up, going wild. And after that, they was like, yo, who are you? And I was like, yo, I'm Be Free.
It's been history ever
It's been
since.
history ever since, yeah.
That's good, man. Round of applause today. Round of applause. Ann Arbor was popping. Ipsy, what up, though? Let's hop into this last track right here. It's called Pressure. Now, why did you save this one for the end?
Man, this is probably like, I'm always real, you feel me? But this is probably like the realest I've ever been so far. Pressure was like, I was going through it. I just felt like the pressure, you feel me? I wanted to be honest.
You was going through what?
Just life, you feel me? Like we all go through life.
This wasn't a breakup, was it?
No, it was,
Okay.
it was no breakup. It was just like how I was feeling about myself at the moment, and like, your peoples that hit you up, you be like, you good? And I was like telling them I was good, but I really wasn't. And where I come from, my upbringing, I'm not supposed to do that. And no one's supposed to do that, especially if, not even just me, if you love somebody and they're in your family or like in your circle, whatever, you're supposed to support them and, be there for them.
100%.
So I was just going through it, and I just didn't really know how to express myself. So my brother made the beat, shout out to Bert, and I was just feeling pressure, and I was like, as soon as I heard it, bro, like the first 2 seconds, I'm like, this is it. I got to tell him the story about how I feel. I got to tell him this real.
Go ahead, let you world premiere this right
Yeah,
now.
man.
Let's do it.
Detroit, look, it's Be Free, and this is that hottest single, man. It's Pressure. If y'all ever going through anything, y'all feeling like y'all can't get through it, trust me, y'all can, and I'm gonna be there for you. So turn your radios up.
Sunday night, 9 p.m. Man, putting on for the city as always. Reported from the D. Be Free in this thing. Track right there called Pressure. Deep.
Yeah.
Deep. So you got a lot of emotions inside of you. Is that just life? Is it what? Is it?
It's life.
Because your music is like, it got like a real deep, like,
Yeah.
there's something certain artists that can like tap into that real emotional side of music.
Mhm.
Music is a feeling. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
When you in a sad moment, you want to listen to this. When you
Mhm.
you get something, you listen to this. So I got to say salute to that, man. You give a real emotional side of the feel.
Yeah.
Let's throw some last minute shout outs real quick.
Man, first and foremost, I just want to thank God. You feel me? Because without God, none of us would be here.
Respect.
You feel me? I just want to shout out, my manager Marcus. I want to shout out Najee. I want to shout out Johnny for being here. I want to shout out Crowd Freak. Kurt, what up? Who else is there? I want to shout out Dish Jockey George. I want to shout out AJ, VJ, Torrance, Bert, Honey, AAA, Caleb, the whole squad. Everybody know what's up. They all know what's up. I want to shout you out, VJ.
I mean, so
For real. For real. You know what's
everybody,
up.
all I got to say is everybody got to play their position.
Yeah,
The rest is gonna make it happen. That's like you with your whole squad. Everybody playing their position. Nobody trying to steal the spotlight.
Yeah.
This and that, and that's the respect thing. That's how some stuff just come falling down because this person want to be the face, this person want to be the artist. So that's why I say it's respect to you, but a lot of respect to you and the whole team too. Man. So round of applause today. And big shout out Crowd Freak one time.
Yeah, for real. Shout out Crowd Freak, man. They making big moves. I want to shout out my moms too. You feel me? Because without her, I wouldn't be here. You feel me? So,
right.
You know, shout out to mom, man. I love you. You know I love you, man.
Let's talk, man. Upcoming shows too. Any upcoming shows you got coming?
Hey, can I tell them about that? All right, yeah, we at. Oh, actually, I got a show this Thursday.
Let's do it.
This Thursday at L Club, Forever Garden. We live. I got a show this Friday with culture creators. We at what's the venue? Sapicon. And then yeah, I got one with Crowd Freak. Can I tell them about that one? All right, babe. We got Kirko Bangs coming to the city. You feel me?
Let me know.
Yeah. I don't want to reveal nothing.
Right.
So, yeah, we got Kirko Bangs. We got Thursday. We got Friday. So, just tap into my Instagram. You know, tap in with me, official Be Free. That's official BFREE. And I have y'all all the information there.
So, to anybody who is tuning in right now, who may be a fan of Be Free, anything you want to say to your fans that's tuning in right now?
Man, thank you. You feel me? Because without you, there would be no me. And I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. Y'all family, like I tell you all the time, man. Go do your homework.
Now let's go to that other side. Anybody who may be sleeping on Be Free, as an artist, what would you want to say to them right now?
Y'all messed up, man, because y'all going to be hurt, because I'm going to be everywhere. You feel me? I'm going to be everywhere. To the people that man, just know, man, when you see me and when you see what happens, y'all just going to fall into the circle, bro. There's no reason for y'all not to be here. Like I said, we family. You feel me?
I was waiting on that answer.
Family. You feel me?
All right, Detroit, man, y'all be safe as always. Time for me to get up out this thing. Be Free. Shout out to Instagram out for me one more time.
Y'all can hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Official Be Free. That's official BFREE. Yeah.
Salute, man.
Yeah.
It's So Cold and D coming soon. Yours truly and Be Free, man. Shout out Craig and Lewis Photography one time in the building one time too. As I always say, 35-25 over everything. Prayers go up, blessings come down. Mom and Dad, I love you. TJ was popping to all my peers tuned in, all my teens tuned in. If you want to be successful in that lifestyle we live today, remember one thing and one thing only, just be yourself. Trouble is so hard to get into, but it's so easy to get into, but it's so hard. It costs so much damn money to get out of. So make smart decisions, whatever you're doing. Be safe, Detroit. Till tomorrow, 7 p.m. Peace.